We Cloth Diaper, and there are a few different reasons why we do. I would say the main reason why we started cloth diapering was because of cost. So to cloth diaper is cheaper than to use disposable diapers. And depending on the type of cloth diaper that you use, depends on how much money you're going to save. So if I stuck with these pre-folds and covers, easily cloth diaper your child for under $200 for everything that you needed. Not only that, but if those were in good condition at the end of your first child's potty training, you could use those diapers on another baby. And so for one or more babies, you could spend $200 on diapers. That's not what we did. So we use the all-in-ones, which is probably, it's not the most expensive way to cloth diaper, but it's one of the most expensive ways to cloth diaper. And we do have more than we definitely need from the amount of, like, we wash every 2 to 3 days, and so we definitely have more diapers than we absolutely need. That being said, we've spent somewhere in the ballpark of maybe $800 to $1,000. $1,000 would be like definitely under the $1,000 for the diapers, and that's it. So if you do the math for the disposables, it may depend on what brand you're doing it, fine. But the perk with this is that, like I mentioned, after 2 years old, they look basically brand new. And that means that I will be able to use these diapers for any other children that we have, whether we have 1 more or 2 more or, I don't know, 3 or 4 more. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I'll be able to use them for more children that we have. I know people who have used the same cloth diapers for 4 kids and they're in fine condition. Not only can we do that, but we've tried diapers out that we didn't love, and so I've sold them. And diapers that maybe that cost me $17 to try out for a couple months, I sold them for $10. That's over half. If I used a disposable, no one's gonna buy that used disposable. It's just not going to happen. So the cost portion was really big for us. Our next baby will be completely free from a diapering standpoint, and that's pretty nice. The second, and really it's a close second, like it's a big portion of it, is how environmentally friendly, more environmentally friendly I should say, cloth diapers are. So they're reusable, and every cloth diaper that we use is one less disposable that we're putting in the landfill. To go along with that question though, some people ask me when they see that I'm cloth diapering, are you anti-disposable? You never use disposables? That's not true. We do use disposables. When do we use disposables though? We use disposables now that Des is a toddler. We use disposables when we go on travel. If we're home for Christmas or if we're out on vacation. If we don't have a diaper sprayer, and I'll get to the reason why we need a diaper sprayer, then we don't use the cloth diapers, and that's a personal choice. There are people who would still use them, and that's great, but for us, it's okay for us to use disposables while we're on vacation or on holiday, if that makes our lives a little bit easier. But I would be lying if I said that the fact that it's environmentally friendly didn't make me feel good. Like, it makes me feel good that we're doing this, it's easy, it's cheaper, and hey, I'm helping the environment at the same time. So I do feel good about that. We have just as much trash after child that we did when we had no children, so that's also a perk. Also, they're really cute. The little kittens here, there's puppies on this one. I don't know if you can see them really clearly. It's really cute. They're really cute. So that is that. What else? Why did we pick the types of diapers that we did? I told you that we mostly do all-in-ones. The reason why that is because we're lazy. I didn't want to have to fiddle with doing an additional piece to a diaper. Not that it's really that big of a deal, because it's not. And I didn't like, for pockets, you have inserts for like particular diapers. I didn't love like having to like, oh, this pocket goes with this diaper, and this one goes with this one, and this one, I didn't want to have to deal with that. So we just like this option. It's what works for us. It's really whatever works for you, honestly. What is it like? Is it really different from using disposables? I really, honestly, truly don't think it's very different. particularly the type that we're using. Like, we literally put one on, and when it gets dirty, we take it off. We have a diaper pail that's a diaper decor as the type, and that can be used for both cloth or disposable diapers. For me, the differences are that I have to do laundry, obviously. I have to clean the diapers. I fold them. You don't have to fold them, but I fold them, I put them away. But honestly, like, I take joy in folding them away. It's an easy laundry load for me to do, and it makes me feel like I've done something. It's like folding towels. It's, I mean, not hard to do. Different, I take a wet bag with me when I go out and for changing him, so that's different. Although I know a lot of disposable using moms that have wet bags for, you know, when their kids' clothes get dirty, so that's not too crazy. Honestly, it's really not that different. The washing is the only thing that's like you do. I don't use traditional diaper rash creams. A, he doesn't get a ton of diaper rashes. Mostly, if he does, it's because of teething. But B, because they are typically made with petroleum, and petroleum can make your diapers water resistant. So you don't want them to repel water, you want them to soak it in. So yeah, that's really it. The fact that I wash them is the only thing I can really think of that's totally different from using disposable diapers. Sorry, I'm not more help, but that's really, it's no big deal. Oh, I get this question a lot. What do you do with the poop? People are really curious about the poop situation, and I'll tell you this. If your baby is totally breastfed, exclusively breastfed or whatever, like Des was from up until he was 6 months old, their poop is water soluble, and that means that when your newborn poops in this diaper, you wipe them up and you take the diaper and you put it in the diaper pail. And that's it. And then you take all the diapers from the diaper pail and you stick it in the washing machine and you do your wash routine, and then they come out totally clean and there's no poop in your washing machine or anything like that. Some people think that's gross, and I can get that until you actually do it and you see that nope, there's no poop in there. It doesn't smell like poop. There's not poop on everything else. The diapers are totally clean. Until you see that it really is fine, I can understand not believing that. Also, I think it's weird that baby poop on clothes seems to stain, but baby poop on diapers seems to be fine. And I think it might be because, like, the diaper's typically wet with pee, and so they don't really dry out. I don't really know, I don't know how to explain the fact that this is like blindingly white and it really is totally clean, and I don't do anything special to it. There's definitely no like pre-treating or anything like that. It literally just goes in the washing machine, it's washed, and it's done. Once they start eating solids though, or if they're formula fed, it's kind of a different ball game. When we went home with Des when he was exclusively breastfed, we didn't bother with disposables. We tried and he had blowouts, so that was why are we doing this thing? We didn't bother with disposables because this was just as simple. Like, it was, he put it on, we put it in the wet bag, we washed it at his parents' house, no big deal. Once he started eating food, their poop is no longer water soluble, and so you need to remove the poop before you wash your diapers. And that is my least favorite part of cloth diapering, not going to lie. It's not horrible by any means, but I don't like poop. I don't want to touch poop. I don't really have anything to do with poop. I don't have to touch poop. That would be gross, and I would not do this if I had to touch poop. But it is an extra step. And so what happens is, if he were to poop in the diaper, either I get really lucky and it's a ploppable poop and I just plop it into the toilet, or I have to use a diaper sprayer. And we have, so basically it's a little sprayer attachment that's attached onto our toilet. It takes like 5 or 10 minutes to put on. Scott did it, so you don't have to be like a big plumber guy. And it's super high powered, so you take it and you just spray it off, and then you take the diaper and you put it in the diaper pail that's right next to the toilet. Again, not a big deal. And then what happens is, whenever that the pail is full, which for us happens every 2 to 3 days. We don't time it. It's whenever whenever I can't fit another diaper in there is when I do the laundry. So when that is full, then we just take the bag, take it downstairs in the basement, put it in the washing machine, all the poop sprayed off, so it's not a big deal, and do the same thing. So that's what you do with the poop. That's why when we go on travel now that he's a toddler and he eats solid food, we tend to use disposable diapers if we don't because we don't have a diaper sprayer. It just makes our lives easier to do disposable diapers if we're on travel and we don't have the diaper sprayer. You don't have to have a diaper sprayer to do cloth diapering. There are plenty of people who like swish it in the toilet and get rid of it, or they use liners, so like it almost looks like a dryer sheet. Don't use a dryer sheet, but it almost looks like a dryer sheet. And it sits in the diaper, and you just collect the dryer sheet and put it, it's not a dryer sheet. You just collect the sheet, the liner, and put that in the toilet. But I have a really old house, and I just don't want to mess with the whole sewage system thing, so I don't do that. So that's that. That's what you do with the poop. Not a big deal. Like I said, for a grand total of 2 to 3 weeks out of the year, we don't cloth diaper. Crazy. Let's see. Aren't they hard to clean? No. Once you have your wash routine down, and a wash routine is very important with cloth diapers. So, take that into account. There are a ton of different places that can help you figure out what wash routine to use. Fluff Love, Cloth Diapering Science, I can't remember if that's actually the name. Ask me if you really want to know, and I can definitely look up and give you the name. But I think they're a really good reference for what wash routine to use for your particular type of machine. So they're very helpful. They know the different types of machines, they know the different brands. They're really good. That's where I got my wash routine, and I haven't had any issues. So, is keeping them clean really difficult? If you know the correct wash routine, no, it's not difficult. If you use the correct products, no, it's not difficult. If you think that you can use a tablespoon of detergent in your wash with your cloth diapers, you're not going to get them clean. That's just, I don't care what type you're using, it's just not going to happen. So, don't do that. But that website will back me up on that. So yeah, so is it difficult to do? No, and like I said, my diapers are totally clean, not stained, smell totally fine, they smell just like laundry. It's not a big deal. I think I just have one more. Okay, nope, I think that answers pretty much all the questions that I had on there. Like I said, I will try to put together a video of the different types of modern cloth diapers. I know someone requested a how the heck do you wash these things video, so I will try my best to do that. I did film a video on how to put a newborn diaper and one of these one-size diapers onto a baby, so I will hopefully upload those. And maybe a stash video. I guess you may want to know all of the different diapers that we have. And so that's pretty much it. I hope I answered your questions. If you have others, feel free to ask. And hopefully you're not like weirded out by cloth diapering anymore. Some people are. Some people are just intrigued. I hope you see that it's pretty cool. And if you are interested in it and we're just shy to do it, please let me know. I'm happy to help. The other question that I would ask, do you know other people who cloth diaper? And yes, I do, actually. I know more people than I thought I would know who cloth diaper, so they're out there. Anyway, hope this was helpful. If you liked it, hit the like button, because this is probably going to be on YouTube, so hit the like button. And if you want to catch any other videos that I put up for cloth diapering or anything else, hit the subscribe button. So I will see you later. Ciao.